Hello, hello. Welcome back to my space. I hope you are doing well. So, I opened a few cards and it kind of feels that somebody has been very, very irresponsible. They have acted in very irresponsible ways. We have here in the second position the insincere in reverse. So, did this person think that you were insincere? Might be. Is it that they have said about you that you are insincere when you are not? It might be. We are in the second position. Partnership, relationships, all of this. The card insincere is in reverse, right? So it appears that you are sincere. You are acting from authenticity. More than that, the main subject here is talking about aligned. So, we might be talking about your alignment. We are for sure talking about your good vibes, right? You are somebody with good vibes. Maybe this is why the person thought that you were insincere in some kind of way. With this aligned here, we might also be talking about the truth, right? Because we have here some kind of untruth that has been said about you, right? Intentionally or unintentionally. Kind of lean more to the unintentional right now because we have here the lost faith. So it kind of feels to me that somebody might have said about you that you are not trustworthy, and it was coming from a place of trying to maintain some kind of control over a situation. But also what we see here in the foundation and the stability, it is somebody who is losing their shit, right? So this might be even talking about someone who is unable now to control their own feelings. I see in front of me the strength card in reverse, right? Somebody here who might be acting out, being very nervous, very angry. They might even have said something that has exposed them, right, for being totally irresponsible, right? So we are going to get a little bit deeper into that, get a little bit more information. So, just a reminder, this is a collective reading, which means that it is a group reading, which means that it might be for you, it might be partly for you, and it might not be for you. So please take what resonates, leave the rest. Don't take on yourself a story that is not yours. If I am talking about masculines or feminines, I am not especially talking about the gender. I am talking about the energy of the card. So please apply it however it applies. And this reading can be past, present, or future. So let's see here what we are getting. I have the taste of perfume in my mouth. I don't like it. I put perfume here. I have dead leaves. 1 second, please. And sometimes I put in perfume on them. I have a smell that I really, really love. And so I put it, it's a little bit lemony like this. But I just had to taste in my mouth. It's not comfortable. So, let's see here. The path is in harmony with your core values and long-term goals. Allow things to flow organically and happen as they will. Okay. I see the star card in front of me with this aligned. Tell me here the aligned. What should the collective be aware of? Okay, beautiful. We have here, you might have been stuck in some kind of uncomfortable place, overthinking, trying to understand what was going on, because all of those things here might have been going on behind your back, and you know that you are good vibes. So what's going on here? If people are treating you as if you are insincere, like you are trying to speak up or whatever you are telling them, they seem to be suspicious. So it might have been very, very uncomfortable, and you might have here been a little bit confused, right? So yeah, there might have been a stuck energy. The Eight of Air, the Eight of Swords is in reverse. So there is here something that you might see now, or you might simply free yourself of this overthinking. Maybe you have simply said, I feel stuck here, I'm moving along, I won't give it too much attention. Yeah, because we have the Fool here in reverse. It kind of feels that somebody was trying to block you. We have the element here of lack of faith once again, right? So we have the lost faith here, and then we have the Fool in reverse, also talking about lack of faith. So it's interesting, right? It's interesting. Okay, so somebody might have also acted like a total fool because they were acting from a place of lack of faith. And this might be what you have realized, that you were dealing with a clown, right? Or maybe a community of clowns, right? Because there might be here something weird happening. And so you might have just free yourself. I truly feel here this Eight of Swords in reverse as you freeing yourself, right? Okay. Tell me here about the aligned. It kind of feels that you know who you are, you know where you are heading. We have here the Six of Fire. This is talking about a public recognition, right? So kind of feels that no matter the situation that you have been through here, you didn't shift into your darkness, right? Kind of feel more that you have seen the situation, might be my clowns, might not be my clowns, but this is not my circus, right? You have free yourself and you stayed in alignment with who you are. I'm taking this alignment now, seeing those cards as you going through a situation here with people who were treating you as if you were not trustworthy, and you staying in the alignment with who you are, right? I'm seeing at the original card here in front of me, the person is on a white horse. The white is signifying your purity and moving forward. The people are celebrating this person, but this person is not searching for this celebration. They are just moving forward with their pure intentions. And I truly feel here that this is what we are having here. People acting like fools towards you, and you freeing yourself, not taking it on you. Maybe in the beginning you might have questioned, is it something that I did? Is something wrong with me? Did I say something that I shouldn't have? And I kind of believe that at a certain moment you might have realized that maybe there was something happening behind your back. And you said, you know what, I'm just putting it to the side. I won't stay stuck there. They are acting like fools. And you might have felt that people didn't believe in you. And you move forward. It's beautiful. Okay. Let's see here if there is something else about this aligned. Okay, no. Let's see the insincere in reverse. Huh. Yeah, listen. Presenting you as being somebody insincere was a plan, right? We have here the sneaky card, the Seven of Air, somebody trying to get away with something, having a hidden agenda, lying, stealing, manipulating, cheating, conning, backstabbing. So yeah, we have the answer here, right? It was intentional to present you as being insincere. Apparently, somebody didn't want other people to trust you. It might be because you knew something about them that made them feel uncomfortable. right? And they were afraid that you might speak up. Yeah, and it might be that we are talking here about someone who just wanted to maintain some kind of control over you for some kind of reason, and so they needed people not to trust you, right? To look at you in a weird light. Yeah, we have here deception, betrayal, pretense. Okay. And then we have here the Four of Air, the Four of Swords. I want to have a little bit more information about it. Kind of feel that this might signify you protecting yourself, and it might also signify them taking the time to think. There is here something about, I kind of feel here, let's see what is written on the card, I'm curious. Meditation, relaxation, exhaustion. Yeah, somebody trying to bring you towards exhaustion. Let's see here. Tell me, the Four of Swords. Why did it come up? High Priestess, the Star in reverse. Yeah, listen, I kind of feel here that you might have taken some kind of distance in order to meditate, in order to understand what was going on. And from there, you took the decision here to take yourself out of this mental prison, this overthinking, because we have here the High Priestess listening to your intuition, right? Knowing that there is some kind of secret that you might be aware of, right? And somebody trying to block you, trying to take you out of alignment. I told you with the aligned card, I saw the Star. Here we have the Insincere in reverse. Yeah, they were trying to take you out of your alignment. For people not to see you for who you are. Blocking your healing even, right? Okay, very, very interesting. I kind of feel that somebody felt threatened by your knowledge. And when I'm talking about knowledge, I'm talking about what you know, and I'm also talking about your inner knowledge, your intuition, things that might not be clearly seen, but that you could take all those elements together and have a very clear image of what's going on, right? If you are dealing with a manipulator, for example, you rarely have proofs of the manipulation, right? They are confusing you, they are smiling to your face, they are making you believe that you are the problem, gaslighting, projections, all those kind of things, right? So at the end of the day, nothing can be seen, but it can be felt, right? And I kind of feel that here, this is what you had to do, and I truly feel here that somebody wanted to keep you confused in this overthinking energy and being confused in order to keep you weak and doubting yourself. They were afraid of the truth that you have, right? Okay. Let's see here if we are getting something else about the insincere in reverse. Because it appears now that people know, in fact, that you are sincere, that you are honest, that you are authentic. Tell me here the insincere in reverse. Yeah, it kind of feels that people know that somebody intentionally was trying to destroy your stability. There was here a true intention. We might be talking about trying to destroy your house, take a house from you. It might also be blocking some kind of celebration coming towards you. Yeah, there was a clear intention here. There is no doubt. With the Seven of Swords, there is no doubt that there was some kind... there was some kind of intention, right? To have people see you in a very deceiving light. Yeah, and now that it came out, in fact, that you are not insincere, meaning that they are, we have here this energy of the manipulator, the liar, the cheater, the backstabber. They are playing the victim here. This goes back to me to the bottled up in reverse, right? They are losing their shit. With the Queen of Cups in reverse, we are with the water in reverse, right? Somebody who is not in control of their emotions. But they are playing the victim, right? No, but it's not me, you don't understand. There is a whole story that you don't know about. So yes, maybe I painted this person in a light that is not truly who they are, but I truly thought that this is who they are because this happened in the past, and whatever they are saying, it is all built on lies, right? Nothing is real here. Nothing. Okay, let's see here what we are getting about the good vibes. I wonder if there is something else here about the insincere in reverse. The smear campaign. Yeah, this is what they did. So we are talking here about a whole group of people who have been fed lies about you. And what has been said about you, it is that you are a liar. That you are fake. That your good vibes, it's just a mask, right? That behind that there is nothing. Yeah, the smear campaign. Okay, yeah, it makes sense. This is what I was feeling here, right? Okay. You know, the thing is that the more people they are lying to, the more people are going to go against them. And it kind of feels that those people who are doing those smear campaigns, they don't think about that. Like, they are not thinking about the consequences of their actions. Yeah, the smear campaign card is touching the fool card in reverse. With the fool card in reverse, we are also talking about somebody acting like a fool and not thinking about the consequences of their actions. Kind of, they were sure of their plan. They were sure that they were the master manipulator. Maybe they were sure that they could put you down. Yeah, this is what it feels, that they thought that they could keep you in this mental prison, that you would never free yourself. Okay, let's see here the good vibes. The truth is out. I have to see. Yeah, we have the Ten of Swords here. Yeah, listen, the truth is out. Apparently, people were curious here, right? We have the element of curiosity, of looking at you. So this person has talked about you to many people. Some people believe the lies, right? Maybe everybody believed the lies. It might be. But it has awakened curiosity towards you. And what did people see about you? That you are good vibes. That you are uplifting energies. That you are supporting people, right? That you are working for the greatest good. Okay, tell me here the good vibes. Yeah, and that this person, what they wanted is for people to turn their back on you, be resentful towards you, not wanting to approach you, feed you poison. This is what they wanted. 1 second, I'm sorry, but I still have this perfume taste in my mouth. And I don't have any water anymore. So let me take the other bottle. Okay. And we have the Hangman, which is for me, aligning here with the insincere in reverse, right? People seeing things from a very, very new perspective. They understand now that everything has been made in order for them to stay away from you. This is what people understand now. Yeah, I kind of feel that the person that made up the lies thought that they have made you so uninteresting that nobody would look you up. And it truly feels here with this page of swords that people were very, very curious about you. Maybe they did too much, right? It might be that they did too much. They said too much, they did too much. Anyway, there was here some kind of element of curiosity that changed the game, because people truly understood here that the intention was for you to be isolated, to be closed off, for you not to trust anyone that would approach you, right? Okay. Let's see here if there is anything else that I'm getting for the good vibes. Tell me the good vibes. Yeah, they understand that this person wanted to block you. But whatever they have said about you, there is a backfiring energy here. It kind of feels that now they are being blocked because people understand now what this person has done. And I feel even that they might be asking questions and they are not getting the answers. Yeah, this is blocked energy, right? This is somebody having an idea and then it is blocked. So I kind of feel here that there might be here an element of asking questions, not getting answers, because we also have the bottled up here in reverse, right? Okay, let's see the bottled up in reverse. Tell me. The Empress, the Two of Pentacles, the Page of Cups. Once again, we are with the curiosity and the intuition here. Yeah, listen. Here's their problem, right? It is that when people were looking at you, what they saw, it is the energy of the Empress. So you might be a masculine, you might be a feminine, it doesn't matter. But what they saw, it is a beautiful energy, right? Even if you are a masculine, you can be in a very stable feminine energy. This symbolizes abundance. This is being connected to the universe, right? Talking to the collective. And I'm attracted here to the spider web, right? It's kind of, they wanted to keep you trapped. I kind of feel that this person truly wanted you to be totally isolated, for them to have total control over you. And I also feel here that there might be some kind of element of this person being in love with you, in fact, and this is why they wanted to keep you stuck. It might not talk to everyone, because we might be talking about whoever, but if for you this reading reflects on some kind of love interest, this might be the story, that they feel that they have discovered you, right? This Empress energy. And they don't want anyone to know about you. They don't want anyone to see the beauty in you that they see, right? Trying to keep some kind of balance here. But I truly feel that their issue here, it is that people were curious, they looked you up, and what they saw, it is a beautiful energy and somebody who is very, very balanced. Very balanced. So it doesn't reflect on what they said about you. Yeah. Okay. Tell me more here about the bottled up in reverse. Yeah, they cannot defend themselves. I tell you, I feel that people are asking questions here. And this is why they are being very reactive, because they don't want to answer to the questions, because they know that they cannot defend what they did. They wanted to trap you, right? You are not trapped. You are in your Empress energy, maintaining some kind of balance in this very disturbing situation, right? We know, we have here the smear campaign card. People looking at you, seeing your beautiful energy. You might even not be talking about what's going on, right? What they see, it is that you are balanced, that you are very pure-hearted, very pure. You are pure, you are like the authenticity is flowing out of you, right? And so they are going to this person saying, listen, I don't understand the information here that you gave me about this person. It doesn't fit. They are being very reactive, emotionally reactive, but it is just giving out the reality that they cannot defend themselves. Because they don't want to say the truth. Because the truth reveals who they are. The Seven of Swords energy. Somebody who is hiding, who is manipulative, who is cunning, who is backstabbing. Someone not to be trusted. Someone who will never ever take responsibility and accountability about what they are doing and about their own feelings. It's a terrible energy. Right? And so now I'm looking at this Queen of Cups, right? I kind of feel that this person might even invent themselves some kind of difficult situation, thinking that people then maybe will have some kind of pity regarding them and they won't ask them questions. I kind of feel that they are trying their best to avoid people, to avoid answering to questions. So they might see some people, right? But it's people that they know that they can trick, however, people that are as dark as they are, right? Or people that would never ask them question because they are, maybe enablers, people who are very, very empathetic, but without the awareness that needs to come with empathy, you know? Okay. Something else here about the bottled up in reverse. Yeah, the Tower in reverse. They are trying to avoid to answer because they know that if they answer, it's over. But anyway, it's over. Anyway, it's over. Yeah, they are trying not to carry the burden of what they did. But look, we have a group of people here that know the truth. They know the truth. Yeah, but they are hiding. I'm telling you, this person is hiding because they don't want people to see them for who they are. A manipulator, somebody controlling, domineering, an emotional manipulator, hiding. This is all that they are doing, hiding. Hiding that they want to block other people because they are acting out of jealousy. Look. Blocking other people, trying to keep them stuck in a loop, putting people in survival mode because they are a tyrant. Okay, listen, let's go here to closure. I kind of feel that we have understood what's going on here. Well, listen. Eight of Pentacles in reverse. They made a very, very sloppy job. Very sloppy job. Tell me more. Blocked. Yeah, but I'll be very honest with you, right? I kind of feel that they are blocking people out because they don't want to have the question. We have curiosity here, right? This is intuition and curiosity with the Page of Cups, right? People coming genuinely asking for some questions because they want to understand what's going on here. This person cannot defend themselves. They don't want to answer, thinking that they will be able to avoid the tower, but they cannot. Not answering is an answer by itself, especially that we know that the bottled up is in reverse. So they are being very, very reactive, in fact, right? And when you are in the bottled up in reverse, being very reactive, when we saw the energy of the Emperor in reverse, this is a tyrant. This is somebody who is prideful, ego-driven. So somebody who is ego-driven and prideful, and they feel uncomfortable, you can feel it immediately that they are avoiding to answer for a good reason, right? They are not able to keep their shit anymore. No, they don't. So I kind of feel that they are blocking people out. They see very, very specific people with who they feel comfortable. Maybe new people that don't know anything. Maybe old people that don't know anything, right? Or people that they know that they can come and tell their story now the way that they need to present their story to try to manipulate their own future, because even though they are trying to avoid this tower, they know that the tower is falling. They know. Yeah, they are not coming from a pure place. And you are all in your, look, the Strength in reverse. The Strength in reverse. This is exactly what I saw here, right? They are losing their shit. Yeah, they are trying to disconnect from their heart space. Yeah, they have no plan. Listen, they have no plan. They have no plan because all they are doing is manipulating. This is what they are doing. And people can see you in your full power. Yeah, justice is here. Listen. Look. Look. Look what's going on here. Justice, Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, it's over for them. This is what I'm telling you with this tower in reverse. It's ridiculous. The tower in reverse is ridiculous. And look, we have the Lovers here. People taking decisions, making choices, coming from their higher self, right? And taking distance of this person because they are not confused anymore. They know who is in alignment and who is not. Look, we have the Judgment card here. Yeah, this person will be left totally in the cold because people are turning their back to them. Yeah, they are stressed out, they are anxious. Yeah, nobody trusts them. They know that they are just a smooth talker. It's over. Their lie is over. It's over and done with. It's done. Listen, I will leave it here. I kind of feel that it's kind of obvious what is happening here. It's people who have lost faith in them, and they also have lost faith in the fact that they can continue to lie, right? They know that they can't. They know that they cannot defend themselves, right? And people are approaching them. This is a kind energy, right? People are not coming. We are not talking here about the Queen of Swords, who can be cutting, right? They want the truth and they can be cutting and they can be cold. No, we are talking here about genuine curiosity. But they are ruining it for themselves. They are ruining it. Because they just feel attacked. That's it. So people that could have listened to them and understand them, right? They don't. They are pushing people away that are approaching them from a kind place. But this only reveals the fact that this person is very uncomfortable with what they did because they know what they did. They know how ugly it is, right? This is just showing the fact that they know that they have no excuse. There is no excuse, right? So listen, I will leave it here. I hope that it was helpful, insightful, maybe healing, maybe just entertaining. I'll see you in the comments, sending a lot of positive vibes towards you, a lot of love towards you. Until very, very soon. Bye.